Hello everyone, Scientier here. Need to try to remember which hand to wave with this current camera position. It's opposite of where it needed to be prior. Isn't that nice and confusing? So today, I am starting my first playthrough of Sodden Sanctuary. You might be noticing I'm starting a lot of playthroughs today, because I want to get through a lot of games in parallel. I think that's a better way of trying to experience multiple games. Also, this title screen is really lacking in the music department, which is fine. But not so great for my stream start screen. But I like the idea of running a couple of different games in parallel so that I don't get bogged down in any particular one, hopefully, for too long. I don't know. Divinity's been going on for a while is what I'm saying. And I don't necessarily want more stuff kind of in that vein. Notes. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and start a new game. I have not played this one before. Yeah, that's fine. I got it sometime when people were being very excited about it existing. But, interesting. So male to female. Female has a different mouth shape and different eyes. Notably eye makeup. Sure, why not? Have a lot of variety here. I think I'm just gonna go with... I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Was not expecting character creation here. Ooh, I like this color. This is like my favorite color, so I'm gonna go with this purple. Here's... so this is another game that lets you kind of do what you want in this regard. I'll go with a none here, though. Let's go with red eyes because they stand out, or yellow eyes because of branding. Oh. Okay, so this affects skin tone and stuff. That's interesting. With Jonas's Landing. Knight. Huh. Paladin, Thief, Chef? That's an interesting starting class. Cleric. I wonder what the difference between Cleric and Paladin is, practically speaking. Popper and Hunter. I tend to like magey characters. Let's try the Paladin, though. Facts? So this is like, Stone Sellsword. Idol, Grasping Ring, Crystal Sphere. I don't know what any of these do. Let's go ahead and grab the Grasping Sphere. Challenge. Okay. No, we're not doing any challenges. Let's venture forth. Yes. This world has known war for centuries, but peace, finally, preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. Okay, X does some attacking. Ow, you there, stranger. We've been boarded in the night. Ugh. They'll want to kidnap our lady. Ransom her. Protect. Well. LB swaps to two-handing. Okay. Oh, okay, you got combos here. B is not doing anything, which makes me think either this character is not really capable of doing dodge actions. Left trigger do anything. Okay, left trigger goes into blocking. Okay, right trigger is the roll. The unspeakable deep. Dramatic. Oh goodness, I don't think I'm supposed to beat it either. Based upon how much damage it was doing to me, failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I woke to the sounds of waves washing on rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess. So definitely people are comparing this and calling this 2D Dark Souls. I'm not quite sure how much it's going to prove to be that. Okay, so B is interact. Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed ashore with the rest of us, You'll want shelter. You'll want sanctuary. But what is a sanctuary without faith? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? No, old ones. How's that? You don't keep the new gods? Rare. So, are you a pilgrim of Devara? Your sort has been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid. No. No? You hold no gods at all. You're either brave, foolish, or from the north. You don't look particularly brave, but you don't seem particularly foolish either. Are you a mountain smith? No. No? What was your creed then? We'll go with Goddess of Light. Followers of the Goddess of Light worship Devara, deity of humility, kindness, and forgiveness. Her creed is perhaps the oldest known creed, though this could be a consequence of its cleric's meticulous record-keeping. You'll become a pilgrim of Devara's light, then? Yes, we'll go with that. Follower of the Goddess of Light, your journey will be difficult. Accept this earthen vessel. It will bring Devara's blessing to the vacant sanctuary ahead. Shield offhand. Yes. While blocking, parry. Oh, I guess so. RT is roll. I like this message in a bottle thing. Sanctuary key. Switch loadouts. Yeah. Switch items. Light vessels and earthen vessels. View inventory with this button. Level 3, I have 6 strength, 6 endurance. Morning Star, a paladin, kite shield, mail, mending band, and grasping ring. A painted white ring depicting 2 grasping hands. On the continents, a ring such as this would symbolize an unending desire. Increased salt obtained from slain enemies. Oh, that's good. Mending band regenerates HP. Metal band dyed red, set with a glimmering red gem. The dye is derived from Cadanium rugiella, the fern-like plant from which most healing poultices are derived, and it regenerates HP. Okay, Morning Star and toggle two-handed. Morning Star, a simple weapon consisting of a wooden shaft crowned with a spiked iron head, commonly wielded by peasants and soldiers alike. Its primitive nature and gruesome effects are a far cry from the celestial beauty its name implies. Palatine Kite Shield. A large and heavy kite shield, crafted from a thick sheet of steel riveted to a base of dense hardwood. with the crest of the Order of Devara proudly displayed upon its face. Blessed with Devara's protection by the High Clergy, these shields are provided only to paladins in the Order's service, may not be carried by the unordained. There's a lot of stuff there that I don't entirely know how to process just yet. I don't know the systems yet. There's their Morningstar again. Light vessel, a sealed clay vessel of light water, the bane of all things wicked and undead. Light water is said to hold the spirit of Devara, and with it, her limitless spite for evil. Earthen vessel, vessel made of clay, considered a divine icon by clerics of the Sanctuary of the Divine. Place the earthen vessel in a vacant sanctuary to claim it for the goddess of light, healer, and protector of the downtrodden. A chain coif wrapped in the distinctive crimson hood of the Order of Devara. The interlocking metal rings and thick fabric provide substantial protection from the elements in addition to their straightforward defense against slashing attacks. Straightforward against attack. Okay, where's my slashing defense of 0, though? You say it's good against slashing attacks, but it seems like it's giving more strike defense and fire defense. Okay, the other thing I'm noticing is I'm not seeing a pierce defense in this. Really good arcane defense on this, though. Heavy chain hauberk, graced with a distinctive surcoat of the Order of Devara. Flexible chainmail provides excellent protection against slashing attacks and holy damage. Okay, this does have good slash defense. Decent holy defense for sure. Very good arcane defense. Okay, I'm not... Well, I'll glance through these. Leather gauntlets, reinforces chainmail, worn by paladins serving the Order of Devara. They protect the hands from cuts and nicks as well as more serious injuries from bladed weapons. And of course, chainmail, leggings, and boots worn by paladins serving the Order of Devara. They provide superior defense against slashing attacks without severely compromising the wearer's mobility. Okay, over here I see I have 105 of 105 health, 39.3 of 40 focus, 79.3 of 80 stamina, 17.4 attack, drop rate of 40, equip of 42 out of 44. And here's my defenses. You can see my arcane defense is very high. I don't know what balance means. Okay, so I can toggle display. My equip burden is on 95.4%. And I'm guessing those are reduction amounts. Let's see, that's 85 and that's a higher percent. So I'm probably reducing slashing damage by 30%. Okay, so here I can toggle equip between a fraction and a percent, which is another way of showing a fraction. Okay. RB claim sanctuary. Water of blessing. Okay, so I can level up. Need more salt. Use skill. Okay. Gain an additional healing potion. Though arrows and blades had pierced his flesh, a quick quaff of the flask given him by the old crone gave him strength anew. Ephenomeny 62-3. Class 1, Berserker. There's a lot more here that I'm going to be reading. This is quite extensive. I wonder if there's a unique one of these for each class, or if different classes start in different spots. Okay, that answers it right there. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, I suspect Different classes start at different spots. So is what I'm seeing here what I have? I'm not quite sure how that works. Make off, right? Nothing to offer. I got red shard and a pouch of salt. A vial of incandescent red, the mending medicine whose formula is a closely guarded secret to the three. Sold in black markets and back alleys by scrupulous merchants of the three. Quaff to restore some HP. Water of Blessing, a vial of incandescent liquid. Its colors shift like a prism. Quaff it to restore some HP and gain a few seconds of divine protection. Traveler's pouch, it contains salt. The worth of mankind is the salt of his brow, for it is the essence of his life. Malthus 417. So obviously they're using biblical style stuff for their religious language, which is certainly a way of doing things. Hey, Fear. Yeah, it gives me Path of Exile vibes as well. I'm curious if they flesh out any of these things or if they just kind of leave it as hints of world building. Element Amzu. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Lock of hair and another pouch of salt. Oh, man. Well, these are some poor unfortunate adventurers. Festering Banquet. Get out of here. Aha. How are you doing today, Fear? How was your breakfast yesterday? You mentioned having... I don't know. I kind of got the impression maybe it was a slightly fancier than normal breakfast, so... Okay, this looks like a very Soulsian return shortcut. So, we'll see that when I return. The pouch of salt. Okay, same vibes there. I'm definitely seeing stuff down there. What I'm curious to know is how leveling functionally differs from the skill tree thing. Stone Merchant. Okay. Inventory and bestiary. No spells. There's a sanctuary key. Stone Merchant. A small stone figure in the form of a wealthy market merchant. Offer the stone merchant to an altar to allow merchants to do business in sanctuary. Grants gold, drop bonus to sanctuary region. Rotten Walker's Ear. Ear for Rotten Walker, one of the island's most decrepit residents. The smell of the ocean carries on the wind, forever seeps into this fraying flesh, and be used as a transmutation material, or exchanged with the leader. And a lock of hair is a soldier's memento to a deceased loved one. It held the promise of eventual reunion. Its memories can be used by a blacksmith to upgrade weapons. And no brands. Okay, so this cycles this way. Down on the D-pad and up on the D-pad aren't noticeably doing anything. I think this is probably the recurring healing item. Like the Estus equivalent. Okay, so I got a torch. Oh. So I can light a torch. Okay. And red shard are temporary heal, or seem like they're probably limited healing items. Bell of Return is probably a Homeward Bone type item. Again, everything when everything looks like a Dark Souls, you're gonna try to find the parallels. Oh, okay. It looks like they're doing. So this is I actually really like Dark Souls' way of handling conditions. So you'll notice right now I have a meter, a green meter, with a skull icon at the top of my screen. That, to me, says if that meter fills up, I'm going to begin suffering from that condition. Which is how Souls does its conditions. I prefer that over percentage chance, where it kind of fills up a meter instead. I don't know which. These get me to the same place. Where does this go? Okay, and that's also a very not instant heal. I'm also noticing I have slightly decreased maximum HP. I'm not sure how I feel about stamina here. Okay, so that was Rogue's Gear. A Granado. Sounds like a grenade with more. Oh, I could have hit B on him, though. I wonder if I should have. Bandaged ring. A ring of powerful healing. Its wearer may suffer injury, but lasting wounds will be made less severe. Reduces wounding effect. I mean, I don't know what that means in the context of this game, so. More red shard. Doesn't appear to be anything right there. Ah, stone cleric. That probably invites a cleric. Okay, that was a little nerve-wracking there. So imagine if I offer a cleric, I will. Oh, you automatically. Okay. I will be able to get a cleric. I don't know what a cleric does. Let's see if. A small stone figure in the form of a wise cleric. Offer the stone cleric to an altar to summon a cleric to the sanctuary. Grants prayer potency. Bonus to sanctuary region. Praise the star. Okay, so I can level up. Ascend to level 4. Yes. You need more salt. Okay, so that means I can start getting stuff. So right now, I'm assuming I have Berserker, which is wield class 1 hammers and axes, gain 1 point of strength. Strength improves attack of strength-scaled weapons. That's not surprising. Mina swung her mace backhanded toward the iron helm of the last Knight Raider standing, but he shifted to bring up his abomination-crested shield, deflecting her blow in a furious shower of sparks, using the staggering momentum to thrust his own blade through her chest. Let me see. Class 1 heavy armor. Wear class 1 heavy armor, gain 1 point of endurance. Endurance determines your maximum equip load. You need good metal to make a piece like that, he said. Dorian steel, nothing less. The Smith's Apprentice, page 13. So I can either go towards the poultice pouch, which gains an additional healing potion. I can go towards class 1 defender, wield the class 1 shields, gain 1 point of willpower. Willpower determines your maximum stamina. Bascul's shield was wrought of Dorian metal and decorated with a glittering crest. Defernamini. Boy, my brain is like Deuteronomy. Defernamini 116. Fortified strength. Okay, so this gives a point of strength. Velcrom was spoken of in tones of quiet fear. The tongues would change from town to town, the details never clear. The Tale of Velcrom, stanza 2. It's a poem. And there's another. More nails again today, yes? Not today, son. A new order came in. Swords. War is coming. Let's get to work. Smith's Apprentice. So, do I want to work towards more endurance, or do I want to work towards wisdom? So, one of the things I'm not sure, when it says wield class 1 hammers and axes, I'm already using a shield. So, either I have a class 0 shield, or... Hang on. I'm going to offer the stone merchant. Greetings, traveler. Would you like to see what I have for sale? I've seen many wars from my homeland in Tyne Nibir, but here there is no war, only stifling silence. So I can buy red shards, light vessels, arrows, bolts, salt. So I could use this to convert gold into salt. A blessed page. A page from a blessed tome. The strength of the 3,000 of the 1,000 miracles still clinging playfully to it. Apply it to your weapon to add holy damage to your attacks. Torch. A hardwood branch wrapped on one end with a resin-soaked cloth. Provides illumination in dark areas for a limited time, but requires a free hand to hold it aloft, preventing the use of shields and limiting weapons to one-handed attacks until it is put away or burns out on its own. Flintlock shot. Bell of Return. A magical bell of faith and devotion. It symbolizes the call of the gods and spirits. Bring it to return to sanctuary or shrine you must recently visited. And an antidote to cure poison. I'll buy 2 antidotes. Also sells a couple of additional things. So there's the Lantern Charm, a tiny metal lantern with a gold painted cloth tassel. It houses a brightly glowing magical gem that illuminates surroundings. So this would be an alternative to the torch. Soul Seeker's Ring, a metal ring with what appears to be a vigilant eye straining through veins and nerves molded into it. And what is lost is easily found. Hope is never lost. Reveals the location of its owner's missing lost salts. Okay. Go in peace. So this is a class 0 shield. So the shield thing would allow me to be able to use better shields. And this is a class 1 hammer. Strengths well with scaling. No, scales well with strength. Renewed will, so this would give willpower. Determines your maximum stamina. Wisdom improves effectiveness of prayers as well as wisdom scaled weapons. I think I kind of want to go that direction. Of interest to me. But I may want to go towards this, which is very generic, but... Okay, and then that direction gives magic. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Yes. There. I used this again to get myself up to 4 things because it had dropped down somewhat. I could probably use some of my salt items to get some additional levels, but this is something, but I'm not sure when that becomes something. Oh, of course, that guy came back. Entirely predictable, that. Not quite sure which way I want to go currently, and that's fine. Ow. It's very much so trying to translate Dark Souls combat to 2D, or at least that's how it feels to me. Okay, so this is a small, like, intermediary resting area. End your sadness here. Oh, this is a spot where you could just jump off the edge if you wanted to. So I assume a blacksmith's thing allows you to summon a blacksmith. I suspect that there's a message system in here, so I'm seeing messages from players. Here's a Sodden Knight. I remember seeing something with them working on the design of this guy. Ow. Boy, that sends me flying. Oh, man. This guy's gotten really aggressive. Oh boy, those are friggin' straight from Dark Souls 2. Life gems. Except worse. Well, got him. Vanquished my foe. Sodden Knight's ashes and fortress key. I'm gonna just drink another one of these before I head back down. Seems like a good idea. There we go. Get my waters back. Still need to go back to the temple though to heal. I have pretty good defense on this character though. Journey bottle. Oh, that must be the journey bottle. A glass bottle, some parchment, and an inkstone pencil. The bottle seems uncertain about remaining in this universe. The iron sphere fitted with a wick and filled with flash powder, the manifestation of the thunder of Markdor. Got a lot of money now. Oh, that's cool. You can see the thing on my belt. The healing flask. Grab myself a couple levels here. Gives me a couple pearls. It's like leveling up buys you pearls for the skill tree. It's a very interesting system. I don't know how many offerings I can make here. I'm also in figure in the form of a bearded blacksmith. Offer the stone blacksmith to an altar to allow blacksmiths to practice craft in the sanctuary. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this, I think. Gain 1 point of wisdom. Wisdom improves effectiveness of prayers as well as wisdom-scaled weapons. High upon a silver tower above the blighted trees, the legacy of Velkaram dwelt in mystery. The tale of Velkaram is stanza 1. Those are like default by my class. So I could go get more aged wisdom, which would give me another point of wisdom, which is not great yet. Do I want this? Actually, this would be good to work towards as well. Pikeman. A lot of different weapons and directions to go here. I kind of like the idea of, right now anyway, getting this strength as well. I already read that, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Wait, can you... Oh, do these get in multiple... Oh, so you could put multiple in the same thing. Interesting. That's what it looks like anyway. What do you offer, blacksmith? Need some smithing? I don't remember getting to this island. What I do know is smithing, and that's what I'll do. So, I can buy stuff that I can't use yet. So I could upgrade this. Okay, and it require a lock of hair and 250 salts. But it increase its damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. If I wanted to upgrade this, it would also cost a lock of hair and some salts. Keep your wits about you out there. Let's see. What do you have for sale that I might want? Arrows, light vessel. Do I need multiple light vessels? I'm gonna buy another one just in case I need more. This is also probably good to have on hand. This seems nice though. I'm gonna just buy salt with the rest of it. Go in peace. I feel like I've been seeing stuff glimmer up here, but it might just be stuff from this guy. I wonder if this does dodge roll stuff like Dark Souls does or not. There was a third corpse previously. Now there's two. I wonder if these are player characters that died. That could be an interesting thing to do. I would like more endurance. Okay, so that is like parried and then direct. Direct the parry. Or wreck the parried enemy. That heavy attack feels really good. Like, very powerful. Okay, at the moment what I'm looking for is a spot to use this key that I got. And mostly I've found Sir not opening this direction gates. So, you know. Also, this game is extremely desaturated. Outside of the HUD. Sometimes I'm very thirsty. It's a mug full of water, if anybody's wondering. I know that's the most pressing question anyone could possibly have at this moment. What is the you're drinking? But here we are. Usually water. Very rarely do I drink other things. Okay, let's... change that over. There. Put on grenades instead. Good old Granado. Actually, let's swap the... There, and what is this one? Light vessel? Yeah. Okay, that sounds like another sort of grenade, basically. Oh, so that's a charm slot. Interesting. I like the combination of like a distinction between what is effectively like a bonfire and like a checkpoint. Like it restores your healing items and your other stuff, but it's not a mend. What is this now? It probably belongs down here. Mend. Class 1 prayer. Restore some HP and reduce some wounding. Broken bones, hewn flesh, and torn arteries are things that no poultice or herb mixture can remedy, but divine mending can make what is broken whole again. Okay, so I want to work my way towards being able to use that. That required the fortress key. Are you friendly? Greetings, traveler. Do you have a quest? No. That's unfortunate. Everyone needs a quest. Would you like to know about my quest? Yes. Excellent. My quest is to invade that castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded, and dragons must be slain, mustn't they? Getting into this castle is a different story. There's a bridge to it, but it's missing bits. There's another way in, but it's not easy. I saw a passage beneath the fortress you just emerged from. Perhaps it leads through to a village of sorts. There was a shortcut that connected the beach to the village, but it's been barred. Perhaps you can unlock it. I've heard something about a jester. The jester knows a way to get to places no one else can. It's easy to claim something. Until you can actually back your claims up, you're just a rumor monger. Oh, okay, so you can also just find black pearls out in the world. That's cool. That's an interesting way of doing that, effectively a free level. Oh, yes, I already knew that, but thank you. Pitchfork. There's another drop down there. Ah, an arrow and a self bow. Not sure what makes a self bow, but... Self bow, a simple bow cut from a single curved hardwood branch and strung with sinew. Used mainly for hunting small game, bows of this type require only a few basic materials and are relatively easy to construct. For children in many of the Western continent's forest-dwelling tribes, crafting one and mastering its use are not only integral elements of the community's coming-of-age ceremonies, but practical skills of everyday life as well. The Class 0 bow. There. Okay. That makes sense. Hello, friend. Trinkets to sell, trinkets for coin? Friend, I'm so happy you came along. I've gathered things. Trinkets and such. Trinkets for gold, that's what I've got. Trinkets for coin. So you sell a lock of hair or an endless fang for a good bit. Bolts. Flame bolts. Wooden bolt designed to deliver a fiery payload to its target. It can be fired from a crossbow. torch or a stained page. A page from an unholy tome, stained in shifting darkness. Apply it to your weapon to add arcane damage to your attacks. Crush its brittle pages in a holy place to expunge its sacred light. And then beggar's clothing, as well as some very valuable Doppelsoldner equipment. God's bless. Okay, we killed the floating death monster. A calling horn. Okay, and that opened that up. What is this? A carved war horn. Sound it to travel to any sanctuary with a guide in it. Class 0 spear. This is also a class 0 spear. I don't really need that at the moment. He dropped by the Sodden Knight. Black Pearl. A weightless black stone of immeasurable value. Some believe these act as a conduit between two worlds. Use black pearls at an altar to gain new abilities. Skullbat wing. Wing of a skullbat. Skullbats, named for their fur patterns, one of the few of the island's inhabitants that exist back on the mainland. They're reviled for the habit of feeding on the blood of livestock, but they typically avoid man, can be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with the leader. And then a stone guide. A small stone figure in the form of an adventurous guide. Offer the stone guide to an altar to summon a guide to the sanctuary. Grants item find bonus to sanctuary region. That enhances magic. What would allow me to actually use? Oh, I can use this. Class 2 heavy armor and 2 points of endurance. I want to be able to use... Okay, so I need to get up here to cast class 1 prayers, which would require me to get through several aged wisdoms. If I wanted to get to that. I could alternatively grab this now and then go for that. I think I'm going to work my way towards the class 1 cleric, because that sounds of interest to me. Let's see. A merchant's bundle full of salts, and the day may come again when gold is like stones, but salt is most precious of all things. Carvin 19.2. But this gives me 250. The traveler's pouch, it contains salt. Yes. And that's 100 salt. Use this bundle. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. Okay, and then the next level up will allow me to be able to... Actually, I should be reading some of these descriptions along the way. But I read this one. In ancient days, forest tribes held gods too numerous to mention. Varying from tribe to tribe, A single tree in a single forest may be 3 different gods to 3 different tribes, and with little to no written history among them all, there was no structure to their beliefs. Pantheonists 1 through 2. In Remetia, let's see, and this improves the effectiveness of, yeah. In Remetia, to the north of Escaria, in the 3rd year since the ratification of the Great Unification Decree, the Council of Clerics and Paladins of Devara was held in secret to determine the best course of action to take against increasing pressure from the Escarian crown. The Penson Pilgrimage S1. So, your town would welcome her, an oracle of light, but once their trust and hearts she had, she'd vanish in the night. The Tale of Velkaram, stanza 6. And then we have this one. Or poultice pouches that direction. I'll probably go after armor after that. Seems the most reasonable thing to me to do. Village of Smiles. Ow. Hi to you too. Use trap, ambush the knights. Evade giant knights. Whoops. Got him. Also, ow. Oh, that was a thing showing how a bunch of people died. That makes sense. Ah. They are definitely finishing moves in this, by the way. Ow. Was not quite what I had in mind. Ow. So something that's throwing me off a little bit is in Dark Souls you block with the left bumper, and this you block with the left trigger. Which has me vaguely confused. Ow. Freaking crossbow trap. Me in the face there. I am definitely gradually healing though. He used metal ring. Increased endurance. Okay. I accept your offering of a grape roll. A weightless gray stone of immeasurable value, an inanimate object, and still somehow exudes a powerful yearning, as if it will find peace only by robbing the memories of the living. Use gray pearls at an altar to remove abilities. The removal process causes a gray pearl to become a black pearl. Okay, so it's basically, it's a... Okay, these things are... Oh, okay, that was lethal. Saltless has stolen 1024 salts. Return to this location, Slayer, kill it, gain your salt. Ow. Okay, so it takes your salt and a little bit of gold. You die. That knight's probably back. Ow. For some reason, I was thinking that was further back than it proved to be. I kept thinking I was probably going to find another, like, sanctuary type area as well. Okay, that knight doesn't return, though, so that's kind of nice. Wait, is that a thing to pick up? No, that's just a... Topping. Ridiculous language. Ow. Ow. Are you done? Oh my goodness. Nope, nope. No, he's not done. Fairies are fairly generous feeling. Do require a certain amount of concentration to pull off. There we go. Conduit of the Mind. And Bronze Knight Ashes. Okay, I've got a couple of things here. Ah, I got a ghastly gourd. A carved gourd. Its flesh has been sealed into a thick arcane fabric, rendering it an effective, if curious, piece of armor. The Mad Queen Lanaya was as bloodthirsty as she was eccentric, and one of her better-known peculiarities was her mortal fear of gourds. Huh. Actually pretty good. Here we go. Conduit of the Mind. A bond of extreme focus. It allows its wearer to maintain spellcasting ability past the point of normal exhaustion. Locks minimum stamina to 1/3 of stamina. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what that practically means. The Sodden Knight's Ashes. Ashes of the Sodden Knight. His charge was to protect the fortress that became known as the Festering Banquet. When and how the fortress became a cursed place of shambling monsters remains a mystery. Can be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with a leader. Ashes of Bronze Knights. It's rumored that Bronze Knights are merely vessels to some sort of foreign entity, though whether this means they all share consciousness or are all controlled by a single incredibly powerful mind is all in the realm of myth and conjecture. Can be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with a leader. And Stone Leader. A small stone figure in the form of a spirited leader. Offer the Stone Leader to an altar to summon a leader to the sanctuary. Grants salt gain bonus to sanctuary region. Ah. Well, flummoxed that jump. That's me, flummoxing jumps. I don't know how I managed to get that so well the first time. At least at this point, I'm wondering. I'm probably quaffing a few more of those than I should be. Well, never mind all this. Let's just go back if I can. It ain't that way. Up this ladder, I think. That dang thing. I should be able to get my mend spell. Okay. In most circles, Devara was esteemed as the mother of all gods, commanding the greatest shrines and most devoted clerics. Pantheonis 2-1. Yes, please. This would increase all of these a bit. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Yeah, now I can use Mend. It costs 40 focus. Restore some HP and reduce some wounding. Okay, so it just shows up here in the list. Let's see. I'm in a good spot too. Okay, it looks like I get about 3 or 4 of those. My goal is to get my salt back from where I got wrecked. How well does this work? Pretty good. Oh, but it lowers my maximum endurance. Okay, interesting. Or at least my maximum endurance has been lowered. What the cause is I'm assuming the spell. Huh, I got a potato. I do like potatoes. They make some very delicious foods out of potatoes. Okay, that's an unblockable attack. Ha! Well, that failed. Gotta lose some of that salt forever. Well, that could have gone better. Never mind all of that. Let's go see what's this direction. Get out of here. Would be death. I know that guy sells some better armor. Okay, I can't go that way yet. On account of it being locked. Couple wings. See where this goes. I think a door here. Don't know what you're talking about, but Bandit's Pass. Well, that doesn't sound good. May Devara's light shine upon you. Ah, I can learn prayers here. Right now, this just sells Blessed Weapon, which I can't use, but I can buy. Temporary Bless a non-elemental weapon with Timeless Wisdom, adding holy damage to your attacks. Paladins from all creeds have carried blessed weapons into battle. The art of balancing willpower spent invigorating one's weapon with divine energy. With willpower spent in actual combat is a difficult thing to master. Devara's light covers all things. Its warmth is felt even in the shade. I am a conduit of Devara's light. I am her vessel. All creatures on earth may bask in her light and receive her forgiveness. Yeah, and then a blessed page, which I think is a usable item. So she sells a flanged mace. It's very good strength scaling. And priest stuff, but this is light armor, which I can't currently use. Actually, how much are these? 500 apiece. Yeah, okay. Bask in her light. It will protect you. So I can put a stone leader here. Let's do that. Hello, friend. Have you shed light for Devara? Evil cannot stand the light of Devara. Prove to us that you can be her sword. Work. What is this? Don't lose hope. Ground archer. So this tells me what they can drop. Oh my goodness, this game has so much, like... So I think the amount of, like, lore text that this game has is cool. It is a lot to read. The shambling remains of a hooded bowman. Many conscripted archers learned the skill from hunting small game. What was it like to live the life of a hunter, a soldier, and a sailor before becoming reduced to a putrescent gestalt of the three? Sodden Knight, the sword protector of the festering banquet. The Sodden Knight bears decades of dried sea air on his tattered shroud. A drowned peasant, an unnamed sailor, his soul met with the same misfortune as so many of this island's denizens. Yet his body plods on, struggling, never knowing what it struggles for. A drowned berserker, an axe-wielding assault trooper, lost at sea and washed ashore. Soldiers like this were typically ex-bandit sellswords, bought with coin to fight wars they had no stake in. There's more. I'm not going to read more right now. Apparently there's a lot of different types of enemies in this game, which is actually kind of impressive. Wait, what's this? Oh, a stone sellsword. Okay. They're giving me a lot of bells of return, I'm noticing. What is this? I feel like these are something, because I've been seeing them somewhat regularly, but I'm not actually sure what they would be. They are something. Ha! Take that, random object made of wood. This game has kind of a neat aesthetic. I would like to find an area that is maybe less desaturated, though. Wow, I just got absolutely wrecked. I wonder how much they charge for that revive. So assuming I had 500 gold, they charge 10%. There, I got my salt back. Oh, that meter at the bottom is showing me how close I am to level up, I betcha. Ow. Who throws an axe? Ow. Bunch of raiders gear. Whatever. It does take a moment to light your torch, by the way. Ow. Let's go ahead and use mend. There's little tripwires on the floor. This stuff is gonna get you. This area feels very ominous since that sound effect. This feels like an elevator, but it doesn't seem to be elevating at the moment. There's some fire arrows for me. I want those. Wait, you're a friendly old man. Well, well, well. Looks like this is the end of the road for you, friend. Memory serves me right. The obelisk here is your door into the castle. The key, however, now that's a different story. Perhaps you should search the area below those seaside ruins where forgotten feast festers. I think it always helps to go back to the start. But you started off this island. Can't go back there, can you? But you started off this island. Can't go back there, can you? I think it always helps go back to the start. Okay, yeah. So there's something I'm going to be able to do with those, but I can't yet. And that's how I get in. And that door is a locked door, so I'm not going anywhere that way. So that's kind of the clue to go back and explore the area that I've been kind of poking my nose in earlier. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, there's a stone guide. Light vessel and spirited mend. Oh, what's this? Mend, spirited mend. Restore HP and reduce wounding. Whether by the old gods, the new, or the pure will of man, great faith in a power beyond the mortal realm is always answered. So presumably it's just a stronger version of mend. Right, that already checked and didn't really do much. Okay, So if I want... Okay, cleric level 2 is all the way over there. I don't feel like I need more wisdom right now versus more strength, though. I could get more strength or more endurance. I do eventually want this heavy weaponry, heavy armor. More strength would let me do other stuff. Let's save up for this at the moment. I don't suppose you sell anything more, do you? No. And just the same stuff for sale. And I don't have anything to turn in here. I don't know what these do either. Something obviously, but I have yet to learn what. Okay, I have been down here. I got that. Actually, yeah, let's go this way. That moment when you don't notice the zombie until you realize you're pushing him. And that's where you're moving slowly. So. That red shard's always welcome. Okay. Yeah, I need 940 salts. Yes. What do you have for sale? I currently still have an antidote. Yeah, still doesn't actually sell anything that I have any need of. I could upgrade my pumpkin hat. This is class 1 heavy armor, and this is class 1 heavy armor, so this is just a different variety. It's actually not quite as heavy as the stuff I'm currently using. I think I'm done. I think I'm fine for now. These bats can be really annoying to try to hit. Whenever they drop me red shard, I'm happy. So it seems like I need to find more stuff down this way. Ow. I really need to stop walking into that tripwire. Haha, dodged. Alone, you are never. Curiosity. What creature persists in the face of such suffocating despair? The others have begun to kneel. Will it join them? No. A brave, foolish curiosity. It will struggle then, and it will bleed, and it will fall. And one day, when it finds itself beaten and broken, gasping for air, choking on its own blood and tears, that will be the day that it kneels, and I will consume it. Right, some weird guy in there. I regret but that I have one trap to accidentally trigger an enemy. Take oath. What? Take the oath of the 3. You'll douse Devara's light and become a apostate. No. So I can level up here, and I can use the tree of skill here. Interesting. I'm level 10. I assume that's the stat blocks there. I don't quite have enough to actually level up, though. Hey, outsider. Need some smithing? Back home, we'd forge fine instruments from pure living steel. What do I craft with here? Salvage, salvage, salvage. That, and memories. Yeah, I could do that. You know what? Let's do it. Actually, don't you sell anything interesting? Ooh, you sell an arming sword. Blacksmith's gear. So these are flasks from the 3 as opposed to from Devara. I see. That's the sanctuary devoted to the 3. Okay, it goes even deeper. It's interesting. This actually gives me... Ow. Way stronger Dark Souls vibes than Ashen has so far. Jump. Beware, trap ahead. Probably. What is this weapon? A two-handed sword first carried by the Highland clans of Dor Isle, but now widely popular throughout the continents owing to its versatility and relative ease of use. Its unpretentious design emphasizes function over form and a humble testament to the virtues of simplicity. So it's a class 1 greatsword. Very good strength scaling. There's Vihander. I'm sure I'm not the first to make that comparison. Round bandits here. I think I needed some of those. Requests. Paying attention this time. Gonna heal. Crimson stuff. Item left. This is accurate. There was an item to the left. Don't really need that. Yeah. Okay, they gave me some antidotes. That's nice of them. Well, that attack did a good job. I'm not sure how I feel about the stamina in this game, honestly. It feels a little bit, unnecessary is not quite the right word, but, ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm looking for my antidotes. Oh my goodness, will things stop falling on my head? Ow, that did not go at all well. That went wrong in 9 kinds of different ways. Battle axe. Cool. I'd like another one of those little small shrines. Okay, well they don't have much HP, thankfully. Crying out loud. This button that makes me... What do light vessels do? Ow. Well, that salt's gone. I think what it is the combat doesn't quite feel paced. Like this is very, very first impression. So keep that keep that in mind. The stamina with the pace of combat, the way combat plays, stamina feels a little like extraneous because you kind of need to follow the enemy's patterns anyway. It just feels like it keeps catching me off guard for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. I feel like Hollow Knight's not having stamina, I feel like is more along the direction that would be good for this game, but I don't know. That's hard to say. I'd really like another... This game also employs more like pop-up enemies than I would strictly speaking like. Mossy Charm. I'll need to see what that does in a moment here. Where the heck did you come from? So there's a spot here for charms. Mossy Charm. A cleverly crafted living charm. It's wood cores infused with an earthen paste on which living moss grows. Increases attack speed. It seems like it's probably just straight up an upgrade. Oh my goodness. After Brigadine. Like, the other thing, too, is I need to clean up my inventory because I'm having to, like, pass through too much stuff to find the things I need. There. Oh, goodness. Ow. 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 Oh my goodness, I don't need that on me at the same time I'm trying to deal with this guy. Yeah. Nope, this guy is big. I feel like right now my best bet is honestly just farming some stuff to try to get resources for leveling and not worrying too much about. In fact, let's not even do it here. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, okay, this goes back to down to that area. Ow. Well, I guess I'm here now. So, oh my goodness, these things suck. Sure, whatever. No, that's not. Okay, you know what? Fine. Can we kill Big Ugly? Nope. We're just gonna flee from him. And if he's annoyed at me for leaving him, I don't care. Hi. Well met, Saltborn. Hello, Justin97. Welcome. I certainly am not good at this game yet. Well met, Saltborn. I'm not like you, born of salt. I am born of that life that flickers like flame. I'm summoned by the Song of Souls, spelled in candlelight, written by the drowning Saltborn. Your world is cold and stifling. My light is fleeting here. To be Saltborn is to be a dying fragment of eternity. To be born of light is to be truly living, yet so ephemeral. Interesting. Evanescent gear. Cleanse. You are not corrupted. Alright. Hello, brightly, Saltborn. You seem potentially important. I feel like there should be more here than there seems to be. Wait, I want to light a torch before I start climbing. That's a trippy transition. I've got a lot of money apparently, or had. Just like, oh, okay. I guess he's just going to breathe gunk on me. Every friggin' time. Part of it is like I need to be remembering things and paying more attention. This friggin' tripwires. Right here is a friggin' tripwire, and I just walked right into it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, so this is the fundamental problem that I have with traps in this game, is it's so hard to be noticing them when you're trying to do anything else. Like you can see them if you're remembering to like pay attention to them. Like I just stepped right past that one. No problem. But a bat got my assault. Sure, whatever. if you're in the middle of combat, it's really easy to accidentally step on one of those things and get absolutely just wrecked. And like, here's another trap. What would it trigger? I don't know. I don't need to know. I need more endurance is what I need right now. Okay, I don't want to fight that guy. Don't need to. Not yet sure what a stone guide is. Okay, so I got some blessed pages, so that's nice. Head, need to jump / dodge. Ah, the Queen of Smiles. Oh my goodness. That hurt. Okay, I can't let this be a... damage contest, because I don't think I'm winning that. Ow. Not good for my maximum. Endurance, stamina, whatever. There we go, got her. Vanquished. I seem to do a much better job fighting bosses than her ear than I do a lot of the other random enemies that I've encountered. Oh, Chef's gear. Part of me is hesitant to keep exploring right now. Part of me is like, they'd surely put some sort of checkpoint, right? There's a black pearl. Okay, this is probably going to loop around. Okay, that did loop around. Excellent. That's kind of what I was expecting. It's what, 3 more levels? Yeah. Okay. I want to get this, because this gives me 2 points of endurance. That would be more endurance. I want more strength, I think. So it looks like I should be able to put more strength into this. The question is, am I better off going off in like this direction? Yeah, because this gets me towards a poultice. And I would like another one of those as well at some point, which would be good. That does slowly work me towards cleric, so I think I'm going to grab this strength at the moment. In time, the lesser gods of the old pantheon fell in stature, and the vast majority of codified old pantheon worship simply fell under the umbrella known as Devara's Light. Pantheonis 2-2. Yeah, I wouldn't mind an additional healing potion. It's might be a little redundant though with like maybe I'm better off getting a little bit more damage or endurance. That's class 3 heavy armor. Willpower determines maximum stamina. So I actually want more willpower is what I want right now. I don't really need more magic. So this is willpower. Jacob? I'm not quite sure which they want for here. I'll just go with Jacob. Jacob had been an energetic youth, and the trade of smithing gave him a proper outlet to work, craft, and learn. The Smith's Apprentice, page 7. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 points in this, because I want more endurance. You just sell light stuff. There was a guy who sold heavier armor. If I can remember how to find him. Yeah, that's good actually. I needed enough. Never mind you. Well, obviously I need to go down and collect those. Ow. Shooting you with random arrows like a jerk. Much better to go the opposite direction where those kind of fall away from you. I think now that I think about it, that is at the other end of this. Yeah, this guy. Hello, friend. Trinkets for coins. Trinket for coins. Yeah. Oh. He's now selling even stronger gear. So this would be... Oh, man. Even though I've upgraded the thing, this is even better. Let's go ahead and buy those. Very heavy. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so this would over-equip me. Oh, yeah. Yep, you do not want to be over-equipped. Okay, so I can't really use that stuff yet. Maybe I can use... No, that would still be way too heavy. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit before I can actually use that gear. But I did get a couple of pieces of stronger armor for later. Okay, well, let's just go back this way and explore a little bit more. Might as well, I think. No dread, friend. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is a friend. Boy, traveler, well met. Call me Fern. I've been hiding out here for some time. Seen any trinkets? I lost a small pouch of earth. No, I have not. Shame. Well, if I find a small pouch of earth, I'll be sure to let you know about it. Oh my goodness, I hate these things. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Barely roll. It requires so much stamina. Haymaker. Oh, it's behind this guy. I don't want to do anything about him. Haymaker sounds like a scythe. Haymaker, a tool intended for mowing grass and harvesting crops, but often modified for fighting by the destitute and the wicked alike. Distinct among agricultural devices as a universally recognized symbol of death. Indeed, a capable makeshift weapon with its razor edge and unmistakably fearsome silhouette. A Class 1 Reaper. Well, at least I know I have a really good straight shot to that guy. Should I want to make use of it? I would like, to be clear here, to level up before I consider such things. Bloodflower charm. Yes, bottle. This is a treasure. RB. Yeah, these are substantially stronger, but would also overburden me. Potionki. A cast iron pot used for reducing stocks, simmering stews, and, in a pinch, cracking skulls. Bloodflower charm. A metal charm painted red. The bloodflower plant has long been used as a red pigment in dyes and paints, but the superstition tying it to bloodlust is relatively recent. Warriors may don bloodflower painted arms, but a dress dyed in bloodflower would be considered to be in poor taste. Increases attack power. This increases attack speed, which seems slightly better to me, but... Ear of Linnea, Queen of Smiles. She ruled over Livin in what became known as the Reign of Blood, an era marked by her frequent rage-filled quells and purges. When her reign was finally cut short by a mob of vengeful villagers, it was seen fit to leave her with the greatest smile of all, and be used as a transmutation material or exchanged with a leader. A small stone figure in the form of a rugged sellsword. Offer the stone sellsword to an altar. To summon a sellsword to the sanctuary. Grants shield block bonus to sanctuary region. Got several stone guides. Grants item find bonus to the sanctuary region. Small stone figure in the form of an adventurous guide. Offer the stone guide to an altar to summon a guide to the sanctuary. And then I guess that's used with the calling horn. Sound it to travel to any sanctuary with a guide in it. So setting that up as a fast travel destination, not to be confused with these bells, which takes you to the last one you visited. Warhorn, a carved warhorn. Its sound can be heard in lands where only spirits dwell, where ghosts of ancient warriors patiently listen. They cannot directly affect the world of living, but they can still inspire, sending across realms the same ferocity that they once carried into battle. Sound it to rapidly regain stamina. Burlap bag full of salt. Traveled from village to village, a burlap bag of salt on her back, spreading wealth to the weak and infirm. Lucas 5:21. A potato from the earth offers no healing benefit. Can certainly be thrown at foes. And throw potatoes at people. That's hilarious. A fighting dagger worn by sailors serving aboard naval vessels. While slash attacks are relatively weak, it is designed primarily for thrusting and can inflict mortal wounds after a successful parry. Yeah, dex scaling weapon. Boy, that was a little nerve-wracking throughout. Still don't know what to do with these obelisks. They're clearly something, but... what that something is remains a little bit of a mystery to me. And this is the boss room. Oh, that guy just walked into the trap. I'll take it. Ooh, a faithful ring. Let's see. So right now I'm using the mending band, the grasping ring, which makes me get more salt. I don't know what exactly that does, but... Oh, this increases willpower. Interesting. An exotic ring carved of a particularly reflective type of... yeah, a particularly reflective type of coral. Faithful ring. A pale metal ring. Its symbol is one of protection against the sinister and the unknown. Increases your defense to arcane damage. Let's go ahead and stick that ring on, eh? Oh, this is that other side. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that stone cleric for a while now. Nice to finally grab it. Let's get myself back to a sanctuary. And we'll call the stream for today. Preferably that first one would be good. But I can go get another level up here. That trap is so much better that direction. Where it falls behind you instead of into you. If that wasn't clear what I meant by that direction. I much prefer my traps not hitting me, thanks. I'm gonna put a stone guide in this one. I think I'm probably gonna want to be able to come back here. Yes, I will level. Thank you. Let me use better shields. Yeah, I do need more maximum equip load. I kind of want class 2 cleric at some point here, but I think that needs to wait a little bit. File save. Gain an additional energy potion. Deceptively similar looking to cadanium red grass, cadanium blue grass. Its physiology is completely different from Urgella. Bluegrass, sometimes known as moongrass, is actually the frond-like extension that grows on cave fungi known as white azema. The base of the azema is actually highly toxic, but the fronds are extremely revitalizing. Fonzie's medicine S8. Interesting. So I could go that direction to get that as well. But I feel like more endurance is maybe a good idea. Why am I having an utter impossible time getting that? So it'd take me up 1.5. My devotion to Devara's Light is 1 right now. That's what that is. So if I complete the tasks for that one guy, it would give me more devotion. Okay, I get it now. And Defender would give me another point of willpower. Give me more stamina, focus, and drop rate. I think I might actually get this one because this lets me use better shields. Vascal shield was wrought of Dorian metal and decorated with a glittering golden crest. That makes sense to me. I might go after this renewed will next. And maybe this poultice pouch. I don't know. Like, all of my stats are useful. So, except I'm not using magic particularly. But let's see if I can, before I like finish, let's see if there's any more upgrades I can, or I'm interested in doing. This is currently okay. That requires 1,000 salts and a soldier's poem. Not sure about this bow. I think I would like to be able to pick up either. Yeah, I think I'd like to pick up great swords. Sometimes. Okay. That's sword fighter. Two-hand class 1 great swords and wield class 1 swords. Okay. So I want this next. Actually, I have some consumables that contain salt. Let's go ahead and use... Let's use this bag of salt. That got me real close. A little pouch should get me the rest of the way. There we go. Just a few things to kind of wrap things up here. Yes, please. Level me up. Okay, give me swords. Yeah. Ah, I see that gives you daggers. Okay, and this says, having reached accord, the 16 Knights of No Banner were ready to embark on their quest. But first, symbolic gesture would occur. Annals of Grimson, page 17. Okay, so I want to change this over to... Why can I not use this? What does that mean? Like, I'm clearly able to wield it. Maybe that just means you can't wield it one-handed? I'm not sure why it has one line across it. Hang on, I want to go whack some basic enemy with it. See if there's something weird about it. Nope, that worked. Okay, nope, this is Vihander. Feels real good, too. Yeah, I'm not sure what that thing means. Okay, cool. That's going to go ahead and I think wrap things up for me here for today. I thank you all very much for watching. Next stream tomorrow evening. Not sure what it's going to be. It's a free slot. So it's probably going to be something that I've played this week. But I don't yet know what. So I guess you'll just have to show up and find out. But until then, you can follow the channel, get notified when I go live. You can also go join my Discord to get notified when I go live. That's also an option. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. So thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.